Kevin, can I just have you introduce yourself and tell me what you do?
Sure. My name is Kevin Krause. I'm a professional race car driver and part of the drive team here for the Infiniti program for its 30th anniversary celebration. Got about 30 plus years of racing and professional instruction background at various racing schools and with different automotive manufacturers around the world.
Wow.
And been pretty fortunate to be able to do what I do and be in a place like this.
What an amazing resume. That is really incredible.
Yeah, it's, you know, there's a lot of things over my career between racing professionally in the Pirelli World Challenge Sports Car Championship or the old Grand Am Series or having gotten my Indy Lights license test completed. Those are things that no matter where things go from here, those are always memories that'll never leave. So I've been very fortunate and lucky to be able to do what I do for a living.
Okay, well, two things before we set off. First of all, thank you for having me.
Thank you.
And second of all, I am not going to be the guy to spin out or do something stupid. So I'm going to need your help for sure on making us safe.
Trust
here.
me, I like not being stupid. That's a good start.
Good, perfect. Awesome. So tell me about what we're doing on this course, because this is something kind of unique and something that I think a lot of people haven't seen before.
Right, so basically this is the RallyCross portion of the program here today at Spaceport, and we've got a course that's a combination of a little bit on asphalt and a bigger portion on dirt. So it's rear-wheel drive with 400 horsepower out of the twin-turbo V6. All right, now the way I've got the dynamics set up for you, I've got the VDC turned off, so there's no traction control, so that means it's on you.
It's on me,
all right,
got that,
yeah, no safety net, man. All right,
so it's completely off.
Off.
Got it.
Right. No training wheels, man. We're gonna throw you right in.
Sure, let's do it.
And then for the drive mode, I've also got you in Sport Plus. So you're gonna find you've got a little bit more immediate throttle response, and your steering inputs are gonna be a little bit snappier, a little bit more precise, a little bit more nimble.
Gotcha.
And I'll talk you through the course. Basically, we just need to stay in between the orange cones, whether you're on the pavement or the asphalt.
Yep. Okay, so
when you're ready,
in the drive,
you can drop it into gear. We're gonna pull up to the green cones there.
So what are some of the challenges when you're dealing with a mixed surface like this? Asphalt to the kind of the gravel?
Well, you'll find, and you can kind of tell by looking at the pavement right now, that there's a lot of loose bits that have kind of come up.
Right.
So even though it has more grip than the full-on dirt, sort of more the off-road portion of the course, it also kind of compromises your grip level in terms of where the contact patch of the tires is working with. Now that said, it still is going to take you, despite the fact that there's some loose, what we call marbles out there from the stones and so forth.
Okay.
You're still going to have more grip than you would in the dirt. And when we get into the dirt, especially once you get these turbos lit on this V6 and you get some of that 400 horsepower going, the dynamics of this rear-wheel drive with the VDC being off, you're going to find it's a lot easier to get the car to rotate and slide versus on the pavement here that we have. Not to say that you can't, it just takes a little more effort there because there's less grip available on the dirt than there is on the pavement. All right, Tony, whenever you're ready, go ahead. So now this first section in the dirt is kind of a series of S's.
Yep.
So just keep leading with your eyes. You can already feel how easily it is to rotate.
Oh wow, that is insane. That's nothing.
Right.
It's like snow.
Right. And you weren't even into the full 400 horsepower yet.
Wow.
Got a little bit of a cushion here from my dirt days.
I feel so bad doing this to this car right now. Can you imagine what the underside of this is going to look like when it's all
well, the good news is that neither you or I have to clean it at the end of the day.
Exactly. When you said that the traction control's off, like it's not intervening at all. That's really cool.
It's a really good system.
So tell me some of the philosophy with these turns. Are you better off going in slow and maintaining that neutral control, or do you want to end up with a little understeer?
It depends on what you're striving for. If you're striving for lap times, you want to go in slow in, fast out. Hard left, If you're going for style points, you want to be as sideways as possible, right? Like the drift guys, you know, Formula Drift and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So now like here, you can feel how when those turbos lit, how easy it was to generate the wheel spin to get the car to move sideways. And then it's just a matter of following your eyes and letting your hands do the corrections.
So
when you get more and more comfortable with it, then you can start to sort of time it, and you kind of get a feel for how much throttle it takes to carry the slide. There you go.
So when you're sideways, do you want your hands at just one point on the wheel, or do you want to move them around?
So here's the deal with that.
Yeah.
So your general hand position, whether you're trying to slide or just be a good street driver, should always be 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Because it gives you the greatest range of motion, first of all, and it gives you the smoothest inputs because you're using your entire arm rather than just your forearm.
Gotcha.
But if you get the car beyond 90 degrees, like you're doing your steering correction, then it's okay to take your hands off the wheel, but do hand over hand.
Gotcha. Okay.
Don't shuffle steer.
Do the shuffle.
Right, you can go straight off.
Perfect.
Here. Yeah, you don't ever want to shuffle steer. You want to go hand over hand. Because a lot of times when people shuffle steer, and these people I've taught over the years kind of have gotten into that habit, I guess.
Right.
You lose track of where the center of the front wheels are.
Right.
When you can go hand over hand, whatever direction, you still have a sense of what's straight and what's not.
Cool. Well, that was berserkly fun. Hey, I really
Rock on.
appreciate it. Yeah,
That's how
thank
it
you
should
so
be.
much.
You're more than welcome.
I didn't put it into a curb, so that's what I'm here for.
Now, fortunately,
Sorry.
the only thing that I think you could have gotten it into is maybe a ravine somewhere, and I think we're far enough off the...
We're pretty far off of that.
Yeah, I think we're pretty safe.
All right, thanks.
Tony, thank you, man.